Hello and welcome to Off, the next on my lineup of indie roulette games. This is a French game made with RPG Maker. It has elements similar to, from what I see Earthbound, but then again, I'm a big Earthbound fan, Starmen.net and whatnot, which is actually one of the places where I first heard about Off, that and my girlfriend. But other than that, I don't know much else about the game. I have played Zone Zero, because this game is tough to record. And I thought I was recording Zone Zero, and it turned out I wasn't, Stuff like that happens. But after that, once we reach Zone 1, it'll be blind to me. So, let's experience this French, independently made RPG game. It looks like it's going to be a lot more interesting than both Block or Mind Trap. I'm kind of excited. I think this will be a full playthrough. Apart from that, let's dive right in. New game. Okay. Again, if you ever want to play Off, when you download it, there's going to be font files in the folder you download. Click each font file to make sure that your computer downloads each font. That's what they're telling you right here. And I'm good. Okay, it's possible that certain scenes in this game are shocking to an unwarned public. Or maybe not. The musical pieces and sound effects of Off, created by Elias Conrad Coldwood, nice name, are an important part of the game. It would be a shame to play without them. You'll hear them. Unproductive Fun Time presents Enter My Name Simulator. Okay, my name is Matt, but let's go with Ritzy, because it's the name of my channel, and it's a little more interesting than just plain old Matt is. Ritzy. There we go. I like that weird space it gives the T's. Your name is Ritzy, correct? Not really, but I guess we'll say yes. I am a boy, good sir. All right. Welcome, Ritzy. You have been assigned to a being called the Batter. The Batter has an important mission. Be sure that it's accomplished. Look, a lot of this will probably be me just saying what they say, and if I make mistakes like that, I will, actually. That's the wrong type of thing to say. I will make mistakes like that, and I apologize when I do. Good luck! For more information, find the one called The Judge. Off. I like the music in this game. It's soft but ominous. To move my body, use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Can we just talk about the Batter sprite for a second? Look at him. He is ready to take on the world, and he ain't care. Oh, I love the look of this game, especially not so much, like the background. The background's very simple, the yellow and the black lines. I get that, and it has to be simple. I'm pretty sure RPG Maker, have that pretty simplistic backgrounds. But like with any good Super Nintendo game, you got to look past the backgrounds. However, the main sprites, like the sprites of the characters talking, and I think the battle sprites too, I love the blacks and the grays. You'll see a lot of them in the future. To interact with the environment, use the space bar or the enter key. Alright, so this is me. I'm the Batter. The Batter likes to, get all warmed up before he starts his adventure. Alright, here, you can probably hear my keys clacking in the background furiously. Okay, here we go. Zone 0. Oh. There cannot be any other living beings in Zone 0, so I must assume that you are only a mere figment of my imagination. Oh, that kitty's got a mouth. Nevertheless, I will introduce myself. I am the Judge, and I'm aching to know your name, dear illusory interlocutor. Dear illusory interlocutor. Oh my gosh, the first time I was playing this, I did the same thing. I saw interlocutor and I just tripped. Like, you cannot think and talk at the same time when you look at a word like interlocutor. I'm the Batter. I've been assigned to a sacred mission. It is a pleasure. However, it is not the puppet I was addressing, but the puppeteer controlling it. What is your name, dear puppeteer? His name's Ritzy. He can't talk to us. However, he can hear and see everything. I made that Batter a little too much like the judge. Even though you two are but an inexistent apparition in my eyes, let it be said that I am delighted to meet you as well, dear Ritzy. I believe we're in need of your services. Many people are in need of my services, you know. Everybody loves cats. We rub ourselves against their legs and purr in the most insistent manner. They adore that. I would love a cat that looks like this. I would pet it every day. I would pet it, and during the night, I wouldn't get a wink of sleep. I'm not talking about that kind of help. I see. But what sort of service could I offer to an ectoplasmic entity? I have a sacred mission to fulfill. I must purify the world. There is no objective more laudable than yours. I accept to serve you as a guide through this area if it is of any help to you. Thanks. And there goes the judge. Let's follow him, shall we? Oop. Oh, no. Wrong door. I just kept going straight. Oh, wait, I think we can open this chest. A luck ticket has been found. Alright. That will not have the same use that you probably think it has. I thought it was going to be like Chrono Trigger, like a luck capsule, increase your luck. No. No. Allow me to confess that I find you quite tangible for a phantasmagorial being. Might you in fact be a creature of flesh and blood? I think so, yeah. So I have been mistaken from the beginning. You did not even interrupt me in my deluded phantasms. This is relatively bizarre, I must say, for you are the first living being I was given a chance to encounter in this loop. I had in fact concluded that Zone 0 was an empty land. Obviously, I was misled. However, there exist other zones, and in those territories the risk of hostile individuals attacking you in the most violent manner is quite high. Your sacred mission will likely lead you into these lands. Would you like me to teach you the art of violent confrontation? At this point, I just can picture the Batter looking up and being like, "Hey Ritzy, combat tutorial? You need it?" You know what, the Batter? We're going to get one. Whoa! Alright. This here is the battle screen. As you can observe, you will find yourself placed at the right-hand side of the screen. Your opponent, however, in this case yours truly, will be located on the left, the correct place for a single combat. At the beginning of combat, you will be confronted with a choice. You have to decide whether to attack, auto, or flee. Attack naturally permits you to engage the fight in the classical fashion. If auto is your decision, the computer will make the strategic choices in your place, making you simply the spectator. Finally, flee, as its name indicates, is the option of the coward. I dehort this alternative. But now it is time for the offense. Choose attack, select the Batter, then choose attack anew to off me with your bat. Do not utilize the auto function. The computer will not hold back, and I would take the risk of dying, taking my secrets with me to the grave. Alright, attack, the Batter, attack, the judge. Excellent, dear sportive companion. You must consider the fact that the batters and the enemy's levels determine the impact of your assaults. It is possible that you or your adversaries could avoid the barrage of attacks that you will throw at each other with slyness. I love how he says with slyness. It doesn't make any sense. It's great. On occasion, your cast iron will get you a critical hit, which will cause teeth to fly in heaps. More wording choices that I have feelings for will cause teeth to fly in heaps. Man. But let us move on, if you are willing to. You may have noticed that when you chose attack for the first time, after you selected the Batter, a new window opened itself at the lower right-hand side of the screen. There you have the choice between 4 new options. Attack leads to a soul strike against a likewise soul adversary. Competence permits you to use one of your special skills. Objects will grant you access to the items you are currently carrying. Finally, you have, yet again, the opportunity to flee. But remember, solely the batter is responsible for that option in his personal menu. How about trying to utilize an object? Take this luck ticket and use it on the batter's person with gratitude. With gratitude. A luck ticket has been found. Bam! I guess that was from before. Alright, the batter, objects, luck ticket. Impeccable. Your mastery of battle borders on brilliancy, my friend. But there is one thing we have not yet addressed. I am of course talking about competences. They are generally, in layman's terms, special moves. They can trigger surprising effects. They may induce a resurgence of health points, or may be in and of themselves powerful attacks. Nevertheless, know this. Any use of competences leads to a consumption of competence points, CP. So I ask that you use these skills sparingly. Once your CP are completely consumed, it will be impossible to carry out heavy assaults. And if you happen to cross swords with a tougher opponent before being able to get some more CP, victory will be uncertain. But try it right away. Choose competence and try using the wide angle, which will allow you to analyze your enemy. Alright. Batter competence, the wide angle. I hope all of his special moves involve... Well, you know, wait, the wide angle, does that even involve baseball? Is that a term? I mean, the wide angle... I'm trying to think as hard as I can. I don't know. I don't watch much baseball. The wide angle! Poof, poof! The judge, an odd-appearing cryptic cat. No weakness or resistance. Aha! You now know not only all about me, but about the art of combat. About the wide angle, know that its analysis will always be based on the start of the battle. Thus, it may accidentally analyze adversaries you have already knocked out for a long time. That's weird, okay. The confrontation ends, theoretically, when the health points of your team, or all of your opponents, fall to 0. Take good care of your health if you want a successful career in purification. Alright. From now on, you will be ready to crush all impure obstacles that get in your luminous mission's way. Well, supposing your intelligence is on the same level with your undeniable capability of dealing bat blows to an innocent cat. Oh yeah, I'm great at that. Be it as it may, your training has not reached its end yet. Let me ask you to follow me, if you still want me as your guide. I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't want the judge as my guide. He's a cool character. I like him. I like his toothy grin. I like his cat body. He's great. Ah yes, to pass through here you need to use your cerebral organ. You know, the one bathing flabbily in your tired cranium. I believe those floating blocks correspond to the symbols you can see on the wall in some way or another. Well, this is a pretty easy puzzle. 4 numbers on the wall, 4 blocks on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. As I've said, though, I've actually completed this area, so I kind of already know how to do these puzzles. Is there a problem, my dear pictorial heroes? I am not your janitor. I cannot do everything for you. Nonetheless, may I dare to suggest you wage activating certain ones of these strange floating blocks more than one time, if required. So come, solve this intriguing puzzle for me, and quickly, if you please. I wish to rejoin the ground floor as soon as possible. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Now look at the floating 2 there. It's not actually transparent yet, so boop, transparent. 3. Alright. Boop. Aha! Finally! After all that exertion, the eagerly awaited recompense makes its entrance to the scene. Crunch nom nom crunch. Crunch nom nom crunch. That's... I'm glad the judge got what he wanted. Alright, I guess we're going to be moving on here. Except for... There's no place to go elsewhere. Oh, except this. A piece of silver flesh has been found. I have no idea what that does. Silver flesh, though, that's kind of creepy. Now, there's no place to enter on Zone 0, except for the other door we accidentally went to earlier. This one? Yes. So, obviously, this one is most likely how you solve the other room. And to be honest, as I said before, I've done this zone, so I in fact know that this is true. 448287. Alright, and a C. So, the fourth block, 448. Oh, come on. 8, 2, 8, 7. Now we're going to guess that C equals this one, the one, you know, far away from the rest. Boop, and it is. Let's go. Let's leave the judge to enjoy his meal. Oh, nope, he's done already. Here is an accessory that is going to be especially helpful on your purifying quest, dear enlightened student and sportive friend. It is a cube hovering in midair, as you have likely noticed. Nevertheless, you will be able to differentiate it from similar ones by the contrast of bad taste that it poses on your view of its clashing color, defying any sensible course of plastic arts. However, do not judge it too quickly, because despite its criticizable appearance, this red cube is of undeniable use. Aside from rendering you the entirety of your health and competence points, it is capable of saving your progress and sending you to the nothingness. The nothingness is a loo of transition outside of space itself, where you can travel from one point to another at the speed of light. I now invite you to try it out in order to discover locations more populous than this deserted land. Open your wings, my dear companion, and hurry away towards the following zones without hesitation. Your only enemy is the fear that will grab you. Okay. Do not worry, I too travel a lot to the different zones of the world. We will newly meet one another eventually, without a doubt. Ah, by the by, take this. This object of a curious name will be the key that permits you to enter Zone 1. Have I clarified that you can at any time consult your inventory and characteristics by pressing the Escape key? The Leo card has been found. Talking about objects, I'm just curious, does it tell me what recovers a moderate amount of CP? So the silver flesh recovers my competence. So I eat the silver flesh? Okay, moving on. This terrifyingly clashing red box apparently leads me to the next area. Health points and competence points completely restored. Alright, save game. Boop. Let's save over what I made before. Boop. Alright, and apparently we now return to the nothingness. Okay, prepare yourself, viewers. Oh god. I love how it says world map. It makes me question, what makes a world map? Okay, well, got all existential there for a second. Each of these flowers has red spots, which apparently are new zones. 1, 2, oh, there's 1. 3, 2, 0. Looks like those are it. And then there's the room, which we can't enter yet, apparently. Right? Yes, you need the adequate Zodiac card. That'll probably be where the final fight is, I guess? I don't know. Also, do you hear this music? Do you hear that? Oh, it's quieting down all of a sudden. Okay, it's silent now. Why did it go silent? Hello? Oh, it's coming back. Okay. Wow, this game is really off-putting. I think it has an element of horror to it. So I'm going to be prepared for that in the future. But if anything, the world is horrific, and it looks like the batter's ready to take it on, and purify the evil things that lurk within this sea of flowers. So for now, I'm going to leave it here, and in part 2, we will return to go to Zone 1.